Actually, I went to drop my wife off to get her eyebrows down as a surprise, right? Eyebrows. It looked like, to me, if I was going to go into this place, they were going to finish her off. Like, they were going to do some extra business inside there. Like, they would do her eyebrows, and then they'd say, would you like the magic tickle? Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 things that are weird. 3 weird things that I've noticed about being here in Las Vegas since moving from New Jersey. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for subscribing and liking and giving me so much, feedback. There's a couple weird things that I've noticed here, and there's going to be more. Right, everything that I'm making now is just the present day, right? It's presently in probably a month, not even a month yet. But I know, going forward, there's going to be weirder things that I'm going to recognize. Because New Jersey has its weird things. Everyone says New Jersey's weird, I get it, but there's some weird stuff here. And I'm going to tell you the 3 that I've noticed so far. I'm going to save the best one for last, so make sure you guys wait till the end for that one. Please do, because it's quite a funny story, because I was with my wife at the moment, and it was definitely kind of inappropriate. But let's start with number 1. Number 1 is you could gamble anywhere. Now, everyone thinks that, and like when you aren't from Las Vegas, you're like, oh yeah, you can always gamble, go to a casino. No. When you're buying a pound of chicken breast with a pound of broccoli and 3 avocados, which are kind of cheap here, by the way, you can also play the slot machines. There's slot machines everywhere. My kid's Phoenix always says, oh, games, let's go play. And he always wants to go and play on the slot machines. I'm like, games aren't for you, buddy. These games are for me and their Lola and Lolo. If you don't know Lola and Lolo are, those are grandparents. So wherever you go in the shopping, the ShopRights or the shopping centers or grocery stores here are called Albertsons, Smith's, Vons. I'm sure there's a Whole Foods somewhere, but that's somewhere too far for me to drive. There's casinos. There's little slot machines. Now, there's a lot of places and restaurants, too. It looks like they're little mini, because I'm not sure. I didn't get inside yet, because I have children, and it says you have to be 21 or over, and you're not allowed to have children inside there, so I don't go inside those places. I kind of stick to them. Even at rest stops. At a rest stop. Like what you would say in Jersey, like a mobile mart, I guess. I don't even know if they have mobile anymore. Here's like Spring Valley, Green Valley. You got Green Valley gas stop, and there's slot machines in there. So you have a lot of different chances to kind of like win some money. Very interesting, not good if you're an addict. Just saying. Number 2, it looks like everything is closed here. And I didn't understand it. When I went to a store, I went to a restaurant, I kind of was like, all right, they're closed today. But on Google, when I was swiping through, it says they were open. It was very weird to me because it looked like it was very dark. There were shades down. It was shut off. There were no lights. So I was like, damn, everything's out of business still because of COVID. Wrong. People put shades up and darken the windows to not allow the sun to come in. I realized that even inside our apartment right now you're getting some natural light, right? And it's burning because it's hot. So when the sun goes through the window, it heats up the inside. So I'm sure whoever runs a business or owns a business, the sun is either excruciatingly hot once you get near that window, or they're trying to save some money on air conditioning. Some people, it might be normal. Some people might feel, this is my opinion, and I think it's weird, have your place closed up or shadowed or shaded. Now people really don't know. Actually, I went to drop my wife off to get her eyebrows down as a surprise, right? Eyebrows. It looked like, to me, if I was going to go into this place, they were going to finish her off. Like, they were going to do some extra business inside there. Like, they would do her eyebrows, and then they'd say, would you like the magic tickle? Like, that's what they would say. Like, they would tweeze, or actually, they would thread. And then when they were done, they would thread something else because everything was shut down and closed up and then looked like it was being very shady at the end of the day. It's shady. It's just weird. It's not way too long, but let's get to number 3, shall we? So number 3, I'm bringing my wife to work. And now, we're not in this apartment yet. We're living on the Strip, in a hotel at the Strip, right, when we first got here. And as I'm driving her, it's maybe, I would like to say 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 9. I don't even remember. It was pretty early in the morning. So I'm driving. We get down, I want to say Frank Sinatra Boulevard, if that's the street. And then we make a right, and we got onto Tropicana. Okay, now these are some main streets near the Strip. But as I'm driving at a stoplight, and I look to my right, and I was like, man, must be a bachelorette party. And then I look again. it looks like they're not wearing any clothes. One girl has straight, seems to be of the Latina descent, long straight hair, a brown tan dress that kind of makes it look like she wasn't wearing a dress, if you understand what I mean. And it was very tight and very short. And at the same time, she had heels on to lift herself up. And I was like, man, these girls are going in. They're getting ready to have a great time. The second one had a dress as well. It wasn't a see-through type dress, but had many holes and slashes inside. And they're both just standing there on the corner. I've been out of the game for a long time. I don't really do much, but it took me a long time to understand that these girls were prostitutes. There were prostitutes, aka hookers, right on the corner. Now I ask myself, is it legal in Nevada? Is prostitution legal in Nevada? So of course I Google it, and right here it says, is prostitution legal in Nevada? Yes. Regulated, licensed brothel prostitution is currently legal in Nevada, but only in the following counties. Very interesting. Churchill, Elko, Esmeralda, Humboldt, Lander, Lyon, Mineral, Nye, Story, White Pine. These counties prohibit any act of prostitution outside of Nevada's legal brothels. All sex workers employed by brothels must be adults, have working cards, get paid fair wages, and work, I thought it says work their ass off for free will. Work for their own free will. Examples of illegal prostitution in call: street walking, escort services, and happy ending massage parlors. That means I saw streetwalkers. That's what I saw. Illegal prostitutes. I didn't know, and it's weird. It's weird to me that now, even weirder to me, that only 17 counties, it's okay over here, but it's not okay in the next town, but then it's okay in the next town. Very, very weird. Who licensed this? Who's in charge? Where does the money go to? I have a lot of questions. I'm going to look more into this. I'm definitely going to make a video on this and try to understand this a little bit more because it's very interesting to me now. So the third one, guys, if you didn't know, was prostitution. It's fucking legal. So as a recap, guys, the top 3 weirdest things, I wouldn't say the top, I would say the newest weirdest things for me is definitely number 1 is the casino type thing. You could gamble anywhere. There's slot machines everywhere. Number 2, everything looks like a brothels. And then number 3 is that hookers are legal. I still can't believe it because I thought that was a lie. And hey guys, thank you guys so much for coming out today. Like, subscribe, comment, do it as you can. Make sure you guys come out next time. Watch the video, share it with your friends, do what you can to make this come alive. If you haven't checked out my Patreon at www.patreon.com/Jersey to Vegas, we have a lot of intel there, some extra videos, some extra stuff, and they get some nice free gifts all the time. It's a little community that's there, and if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. Maybe you can donate, drop in, and do what you can. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. This is Pete from JerseyToVegas.com. I'll see you guys.